those clouds, man. Little puffy boys. Peaceful little puffy boys. All right, YangGang. Berniecrats, unite. We need to form a political Voltron over here. TulsiCrats too. Orb Gang. We don't need to unite into one political force. I know a lot of Berniecrats out there who are very anti-YangGang. And then the YangGang fights back and becomes anti-Bernie. And it gets toxic, and it's not conducive to winning. You know, we need to be functioning as a team here. And it seems like me, Josh, I'm glad Crystal Ball has shown up. I can see her trying to merge, the Yang narrative and the Bernie narrative together. How they complement each other. I think she recognizes that. And I'm glad to see her on board with building a coalition. But there's not enough of us out there. Me, Josh, and Crystal Ball. That's all as far as people on YouTube who want a coalition, who are concerned about a coalition between the most progressive candidates in the field. If you need to know who they are again, it's Bernie Sanders, Tulsi Gabbard, Andrew Yang, and Marianne Williamson. And there should be no division between these four candidates and their fan bases. But there is. There's a lot. There's far too much divisiveness. It just it's vile. It's borderline hatred. It's really, really toxic discourse happening between these factions of people. And it worries me. And I think I'm validated in my worry that, the left is eating itself once again. When we need to be unifying, we need to support all these people. And if we can't support them, how about this? Just be neutral. Just be neutral with candidates you don't agree with, who you know are natural allies. And that's the thing here. YangGangers and Berniecrats alike need to know that we are allies. You may not agree with everything your allies do, but you recognize they're allies. Okay? You recognize they're on your team. And the best you can do here is recognize we need to be a coalition. But the least you can do here is just be neutral. Just have a non-aggression pact against Bernie Sanders if you're a Yang supporter, and vice versa. We have to recognize what we're up against here. We have to go into this primary as a team. We cannot let mainstream media divide us up, the establishment divide us up. There's so many factions against progressive-minded candidates. We don't need to add to that, okay? And it's vicious. I know it's vicious. I see it every day, especially on Twitter and other social media platforms. Like Berniecrats and YangGangers are at each other's throats. It's toxic. And we can't keep doing this, guys. So if you can't bring yourself to terms to build a coalition, just be neutral and don't attack anyone on the progressive end of the political spectrum who's running for president. So it's a simple task. Like that do no more harm, whatever that doctor's oath is they take do no harm. Just be neutral. Anyways, what are your thoughts about this? Let me know. Like, share, subscribe, click the bell. And here's some more Cloud Boys.